What up, what up, what up? Unbreakable Kicks Army. Today we had the release of the Air Jordan 2 Lucky Green. Now, your boy didn't go live for these, and I didn't even look on Sneakers app to see if these had sold out either. And as I check on Sneakers app, I mean, they pretty much gone. They only got a size 7 in men through 8, 15, 16, and 17. So if you did want the Air Jordan 2 Lucky Greens, these should have been an easy cop for you. And like I said, like, it's not a bad Air Jordan 2. I just personally feel like they should have gave us the OG red and white ones, then start introducing all of these new colorways or these different colorways. But again, it's a nice colorway. I just know that 9 out of 10, your boy will not be putting these joints on feet. So if you did get a dub on those this morning, let your boy know in the comment section below. Also, we did get the shock drop yesterday on the Air Jordan 13 playoffs, and I want to say I received a couple messages from people that got on like 30 minutes after the shoe shock drop and was still able to get their size in the Air Jordan 13 playoffs. And I mean, being an OG is like, what can you expect, man? Like, I feel like every single OG 13 that they would have dropped, they had said, like, 13s do not hold the same weight that they held like 10 years ago. And I don't know what it is. I got my pair in the Air Jordan 13 playoffs. I personally think that the Air Jordan 13 playoff is double up worthy. Now, I can understand why some people did not buy the Air Jordan 13 playoffs yesterday, because like my boy John Brown said, he like, well, I know I could just pick them up on release day, use a $20 coupon from Finish Line or JD Sport, you know, save 20 bucks, or heck, man, they might do like the Air. I don't know if the Air Jordan 12 playoffs went on sale last year, but they definitely did stick around for the duration of 2022. So these may stick around for the duration of 2023. And like, I can also understand, like, if you got your mindset on some other releases. Like, I know for me, my primary pickup this month is the Air Jordan 1 Black and White OG, the 85s. And as of right now, prices is not buku crazy on them. Like, right now, they're going about 300, 325, 350 max. And I know my boy Fine Line got some pairs. So if anything, I just go ahead and snag my size 11 from him. So if y'all need them, I know Big Bro got them. Also, I got this in the mail yesterday from Puma, and I just now opened it up today. And crazy thing is, when I seen these online, I'm just like, I actually hope my family over there at Puma sends these over, and they actually did. As y'all can see, you got the J box. These right here is definitely a tough shoe, Army. Like, the colorway is just bananas on these joints right here, man. Like, I love that emerald green or this jade green that we got on them. They also sent your boy a nice card. Say, Break, excited to share the newest colorway in the Mellow signature shoe lineup, the MB02 J's. Hope you enjoy at Puma Hoops from the Puma family, man. So again, I appreciate y'all for that. Army, let's talk about a couple updates that we have on a couple releases. We can start with these, because these low-key threw me for a loop. We got the Air Jordan 3 Fears that will be dropping in 2023. This may be a holiday time, but the Air Jordan 3 Fears with the name kind of give you like a Halloween vibe. So I feel like as far as marketing should go, Jordan Brand should probably drop these around Halloween time. And then if you kind of look at them, these kind of got like the same tones and color and low-key kind of the texture of the Nike Halloween Dunks that we got last year, like the grayish colorway. So it is dope to see that Jordan Brand is really digging in deep as far as their arsenal of sneakers that they can use. And what's going to be interesting about these is that, as you see, this is kind of like the older model of how they did the Air Jordan 3 with like the fatter and the padded tongue. They have more elephant print around the toe cap. When we get the 2023 version, it's going to be more similar to the OG. So I'm excited to see about that. We got the Fear 4s and the Fear 5s. I'm surprised that Jordan Brand decided to go with the Air Jordan 3 Fears and not the Fear 4s, because of course we know the wave that Jordan Brand is on with the Air Jordan 4s. And on top of that, we get so many retro 5s a year. Like, I'm surprised that they didn't do one of those. And if I could have substituted the Air Jordan 3 Fear for another OG sneaker or another classic Air Jordan 3, I honestly would have went with the Air Jordan 3 Black Cats. Like, I'm still confused why it's been since 2007 or 2008 since we got the Air Jordan 3 Black Cats. We got the Black Cat 4s a couple years ago. So I did think that the Air Jordan 3s would be, I mean, close by, especially, again, we got the 4s. They gave us the Black Hat 6s out of nowhere. We never asked for those. And they gave us the Black Hat 13s out of nowhere. No one ever asked for those. So we asking for the Black Hat 3s, or at least your boy Breaky is. So Army, let me know in the comment section below if you do like the Air Jordan 3 Fears, and if you don't like the Fear 3s, what 3s you would have rather Jordan Brand put into place instead of releasing these, because again, this is definitely a random release for Jordan Brand. Update on the Air Jordan 11 DMPs dropping holiday time. We are still getting them, but we are not getting them in the original form. Couple changes will be patent leather, of course, will be the high cut patent leather. And what's going to be the most notable change is that we will not have mesh for the upper. They're going to go with a leather upper, which is going to be different, you know, especially if you got the originals. Now, one thing I do hope that they add on these is the Jordan going down the eyelets, similar to what we got on the Air Jordan 11 Jubilees. Some of the Air Jordan 11 DMPs did come with the Jordan or the Jumpman going down the eyelets. And man, if you got them on some of the pairs and it was so rare to have it like that, bringing it back like that would be a nice touch. But since they are not giving us the DMPs in the original form, it kind of takes away from the ambiance, at least for me. You know, like, to me, that's a completely different shoe than what I have right here in my hand, Army. So, y'all let me know how y'all feel about the change up on the Air Jordan 11 DMPs. I don't think it's going to stop a lot of people from actually trying to cop these joints. But, I mean, if you're not a fan of leather on your Air Jordan 11s, in which we don't get a lot of it like that, you know, it could honestly deter you away from it. So, again, let me know how y'all feel about these in the comment section below. And last but not least, Army, I feel like something's really up in the air right now. Now, Lil Bro Z Sneakerhead made a post of an Air Jordan 1 wings that will be dropping holiday 2023. Now, we haven't had an Air Jordan 1 wings in what, maybe like 3 or 4 years. And when those dropped, they were numbered. You know, they came in a special wing box. The original was the Air Jordan 12 wings. Those were dope. Then you got the wing 1s, and then the wing 5s dropped as well. But the wing 1s and the 5s, to me, didn't live up to the Air Jordan 12s. But, I mean, that's a different story. Now, this is not nothing new for us to get a pair of the Air Jordan 1 wings. What's weird is the actual retail price of this particular shoe. For some odd reason, I mean, it's very odd, but retail on these will be $1,500. Now, I mean, Nike is kind of stepping up the game as far as releasing sneakers with a retail price, or a suggested retail price that's definitely above average. Like, we are getting a return of a lot of phone posits this year. And I want to say retail on phones is going to be, what, like $250, what, $270? Who knows? They might even go up a couple bucks on the phones. And then we getting the Nike Tiffany Air Force Ones. Retail on them joints is $400. So right there, you already see Nike pushing the envelope. Nike has been pushing the envelope for years. I mean, we can even go back. Let's go back to like 2016, 2017, when they dropped the Air Jordan 1 Pinnacles. Those joints retailed at $400. Then they gave us like the Premium 4s. Those retailed at $400. Then they gave us the Premium 5s. Those retailed at $400, but those actually set. I remember grabbing those at the Nike outlet in Chicago for like $200, maybe even less. You know, those didn't do as well. But at that time, people were still paying retail $400, $440 out the door for those particular sneakers. Now, I mean, you can even look at like the Louis Vuitton Air Force Ones. Now, yes, that is designer, you know, so you definitely paying for the name, but $1,500 for these, I didn't even really look at the colorway yet. I just was so flabbergasted by the price that I couldn't even really look at the shoe. And this is a high 85. See, I didn't even know that. I just knew it was a Jordan 1 wing. Generally, we only get one high 85, so I wasn't expecting it to be a high 85. And, I mean, the colorway is said to be black, wolf gray, metallic gold. I don't know what's making these joints $1,500. Now, I remember rumors were when the Pinnacle ones came out, because y'all know had that gold plate on the back, that some of the pairs had real gold. So $400 with a, you know, gold plate, it makes sense. Like, bruh, I need real gold. I need vibranium on these joints. Like, all kind of expensive metals if I'm about to pay, $1,500 for these. If I'm going to pay $1,500, I need, like, all of Earth's precious jewels and metals on this particular shoe right here, because just looking at it, it isn't all that appealing to the eye. Now, This shoe will 100% not do well as long as resale does not do well. Moving for $2,000, he's gonna move. And people have paid crazy amounts for Air Jordan for retail. Look at the Dior's. Dior's with $2,000 retail, but then again, you're paying for the name. This is probably gonna be the same exact quality that we get on your regular Air Jordan 1 High 85. And again, retail to be $1,500. I don't know, Army. Y'all gotta let me know how y'all feel about that in the comment section below. Like, do y'all think these gonna move? Or do you think Jordan brand is just really tripping? Because if you think of it, if these joints move for $1,500, and this is a regular Jordan, again, this ain't no Jordan Louis Vuitton, this ain't no Jordan Dior, this is a regular Air Jordan 185. If this joint move for $1,500, Army, do not be surprised when we start seeing $2,500 regular retail Air Jordans. And again, not a collab, not a designer brand behind it, just regular joints like this, but for like $2,500. Now, they ain't even saying that these gonna be limited. If it's only 100 pairs made, 1,000 pairs made, only thing we got is this mock-up right here from Sneaker Files and Z Sneakerhead. So again, shout out to both of them guys for putting in that work so we can continue to get some of these, you know, first looks or these mock-ups. But y'all tell me, Army, how y'all feeling about that in the comment section below. Other than that, Army, I appreciate you guys. Y'all need something, make sure y'all hit me. You got your boy Unbreakable. You got the Unbreakable vote. Unbreakable Army stands strong like always. Most importantly, hug your loved ones and, of course, remain humble. And we out.
I hit Unbreakable for the Yeezys. He the plug, call him when I need him. These old's tough, but he get him easy. Yours old, him first season. Them most beefy, looking like two lefts. Two lefts, cause your ass taking nail.